So this afternoon I want to talk about one of the very important ingredients, especially meditation, and sometimes the fact that it's very difficult to become peaceful, and the mind is just constantly, for example, sometimes when you're peaceful, you start thinking about how to become more peaceful, because not content, still not good enough. Even you're peaceful, it's still not peaceful enough. We want more. That's one of the important, the key to meditation is contentment is important. That's being content. If you're content, yes, everything is good enough. But if you're not content, and no matter, even you're peaceful, you still think that you want more. It is not good enough. The first thing that you learn, before you sit, you can bring to mind, to have this quality of gratitude, because gratitude leads to contentment. Because if someone is very grateful, you become more appreciative, isn't it? Appreciative, it's okay. At least I make it here. At least I be able to sit here. At least I be able to, to have the opportunity to meditate. That is good enough. As long as I be able to meditate, is good enough. And that's actually, you become more appreciative of your meditation, your sit, even though you just think that, because if you don't have that quality, if you're not grateful at all, even, you have the best situation, you have nice food, you have nice accommodation, and then, you see, even we have heater, keep you so warm, and then, everything is just perfect. Even in the best situation, you still think it's not good enough for meditation, then sometimes you start to complain, isn't it? Oh, maybe this, maybe that, maybe it will be, a little bit improve will be better, this improve a little bit, that improve a little bit will be better. Then your mind is just, when you're not grateful very easily, it's just complaining. So it's, it's good enough, that be able to come here, because if not, we constantly, that keep looking for, because when you're not grateful, we keep looking for the another thing, a best one, the better one, isn't it? Even when we have it, we still want to have better. Even we are peaceful, we want to have more peaceful. Then very difficult. It's just this sometimes, like this ingredient is just like your food, you just let off a little bit of salt, just a tiny bit of salt. Then there's something is missing, isn't it? Then you put the little bit of salt, it's just perfect. The same thing, if you have that quality, being grateful, being appreciative, then appreciative even yourself, that making the effort to come here, the appreciative to be here. Because if you don't have these ingredients, there's a gratitude. It's very difficult, because you're never good enough, You always want more. And then one of the things that, we forget that, waking up each day is the first thing that we should be grateful for, isn't it? So we take it for granted. We can think, we just wake up, so easily. But actually, this is something that, sometimes we don't know how long we live, isn't it? So being more appreciative. I remember when I was in I think more than 20 years ago, when my father passed away, after 3 months, my brother passed away. That because of gone through, your family members that passing away, that really struck me. Then actually I really meditate a lot. Then I was in Thailand, and then on mindfulness on death. Then actually I become very so appreciative. Every morning when I get up, I feel so happy. Wow, I'm alive. Wow, I'm still here. You feel so happy. You feel so grateful that, and I really count your blessing. And you really, when you have that, you know, you really being appreciative, being grateful, being thankful that, you know, oh yes, I'm still alive, being thankful that, you know, I have this opportunity to practice, you know, and that really, you know, give you so much energy. I remember that I sleep very little. I think we used to get up very early, 3 o'clock, and then, you know, I wake up 3 o'clock, and then sometimes I practice until quite late, you know, until 10, you know, 11. Then I wake up again, and yeah, I hardly sleep more than roughly 4 hours like that. But then, and I work quite hard too, you know, I work quite hard. Like 3 o'clock I wake up, and then so I meditate till 5:45, then I do my work, cleaning the cinema hall, then I help in the kitchen, then after that our lunch, we eat 8:30, one meal. Then after one meal, cleaning up and doing all this. So normally I finish 1 o'clock, so I work from 6 o'clock, you know, with meal and work until 1 o'clock. This is my cut-off time. I said, I'm going to cut off, because if you don't cut off, you always have things to do, you know. I cut off time. So for me, then I go back, I just sit down, rest a little bit. Then after that, you know, I will meditate. Then after that, I have to rake around my kuti, you know, doing raking, you know. Then after that, I shower. Then after that, I do walking meditation, and then meditate again. And I got so much energy, even I work so hard, you know. And sometimes I do occasion, or normally 4 o'clock also I have to go back, you know, come rest a little while and meditate, and go back to prepare evening drinks, because I have drinks at 4 o'clock, you know. You know, sometimes I have to top up, you know, we call it our afternoon tea, you know. I have to go there and then go back, then still raking, and then have shower, you know. And then, yeah, I remember that the villagers, that they're organized in the whole, 2-3 bus, you know, going to that time 20 years. Ajahn Blend still alive. And then they said, oh, going to visit Ajahn Blend Monastery, and asked me to go. I said, no, I'm not going, because whole lots of people go, is very busy. All those celebrations, you know, a birthday, I said, I'm not going. And then one of the monks, he's organized this trip, then asking me, are you sure you are not going? No, I'm not going. I said, I'd rather stay back peaceful. I'm not doing that. No, you should go. You know, you work very hard. I said, no, for me it's not. I'm okay, I'm happy. I'm happy to give, I'm happy to work. Then actually I don't feel tired. You know, I work, you know, how many hours? From 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, and then in between eating, you know. And then yes, I work at least, and then go back raking some more. So yeah, I work about, you know, 7, 8 hours. But then also I meditate a lot. That's why I sleep very little. But then I got full of energy, because when your mind, yeah, I'm so appreciative, that so happy that, you know, you won't waste time thinking, oh, you know, because of, you know, sometimes when you if you know that you're going to die tomorrow, it's a lot of things doesn't matter, isn't it? And whatever other people do doesn't matter anymore, isn't it? The same thing for me is that, oh, so precious, I'm still alive, you know. And I take it like each day I wake up is a blessing. Then I got so much energy. They give you so much energy, and you don't waste time like start to worry about things, wanting things, you know. And to me, it's lots of things is not important anymore, you know. They give you, I think it's just naturally the sense of urgency, you know, and it just, you know, and also always very grateful, very thankful. Every night I'm so thankful that, you know, another day. I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. I have another day of practice. Wake up morning, okay, yes, another day. If we wake up every day morning, you know, that, because very easily we forget. This should be the first thing that we're grateful for, isn't it? I'm still alive. Because we take it for granted, isn't it? We think that, oh, I'm, you know, that we don't know how long we're going to live, isn't it? That actually it's also helped you to arouse the sense of urgency. Counting my blessing, take this great opportunity to practice. And the same thing come here, because sometimes, you come here, you just okay, you come here, you just reflect on the effort that you put in, come all the way here, just appreciative of your own effort that you make it here, to do this retreat. And then give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Well done, good job. Sometimes the appreciation is actually start within ourselves, start from ourselves, appreciate ourselves. Yes, you're good, well done. Because this is a positive, quality, energy. When the positive energy, actually any positive qualities actually is generate energy and also give you that happiness and inspiration, and that keep you, when you have the inspiration, when you have the happiness, you have the energy, then it's easy to meditate, isn't it? Your mind is not so down, the same old breath again, and then you try to make yourself more peaceful. No, itself already gives you so much inspiration. And then, before you sit, you just bring to mind, that the people come here today, come all the way here, they feed us, they offer the food to us. So we just be very thankful and very grateful, for them to come and feed us here. And also, we also have so much gratitude, towards them, and also towards the food that we eat. All the beings contributing towards the food that we eat. Sometimes we don't the fact that we be able to eat the food that we eat, actually how much effort been put in, isn't it? How much other beings, that contributing towards, the food that we eat. And we take it for granted because it's so easily, it's just on the table, and we just have it, and someone cook it. That's one of the things that for us, like whoever want to ordain, like especially seminary, they all have to learn how to sew rope. You have to know how to sew ropes, Then that's like that after they learn how to sew rope, they become very grateful, So if you want a new rope, you can sew yourself. Yeah. Then you become more grateful because it's so easily, someone sewed it and then you get the rope from the store. You can easily take it for granted, isn't it? But you have to sew it. Then that's why, because of this, that's why you can see some of them that keep patching the rope because they want to sew one. because it's to sew one is a lot of more effort, to sew one rope. Then sometimes I keep patching. I remember I used to patch my rope quite badly until like beyond patching, until like it's almost, if you sit down, it's just a tear, because it's become so thin, and I almost like beyond repair. And I remember we went to Sri Lanka. We took the body tree, that's sapling, taking the body tree sapling, and then. That time, Vampa Karunika just ordained. Of course, just ordained, she have a new ropes, very nice. Then me going there with her, and this poor, I look like this poor nun. My rope is really patched until like, And then Vampa Karunika laugh, Wow, people think that, my goodness, you like poor nun. Oh, you're wearing all this patch rope, I like, wow. At that time I was skinny, Now I put on weight a lot, There's this skinny. And then, with all the patch, so many patch, on your ropes, And then my, like, big nun and having this nice rope. But actually, she's the junior nun. But look at it that, I'm the one who, because and then eventually, I think, one of the nuns sew for me. She also come back to see. Initially, she said, "Well, sew for me." I said, "No, never mind. I just patch it." But actually, I do enjoy patching rope. I just happy not to change it. But then eventually, they all can't stand. No. You have to have one, you know. But nowadays, you know, they are always have good ropes, because when they see tear, they will repair for me. Because now when you're more senior, we have an assistant, so we'll patch my rope, repair my ropes. So because I also don't have time to do that. Last time I still have time, but now I just too much, lots of responsibility, duties, that's I can't do it. And you become more appreciative. If not, very easily we not, you know, because very easily, you know, have a, you know, everything is so good, you know. They say sometimes if you have no gratitude, I remember we went for this Newbury, they call it SOS. It's a sanctuary. What's it called? A birth sanctuary of what? Stillness. Okay, sanctuary of stillness, SOS. Then, you know, that yes, things very nice, perfect. Then I said, please don't put a box there to give any suggestion, any complaint. I said, even though everything perfect, very nice. The way that the room is very good, because the way they put it, the coffee area they put at the corner. And then the rooms, you don't see each other's, you know. You don't, like here, because everything in the middle, you come out, you bump into each other's. But that one, that improved, that is even better, you know. They have the corner, they had a corner, the way they put it. And then the room, like 3 here, 3 there, you don't see each other's. And very nice. And then, of course, you cannot compare almost 20 years, how many years here? Here, 2009, isn't it? Yeah. 16 years, of course, they improve a lot, you know. And I said, please don't put a box there, any suggestion, any complaints. I said, you will still fill it up. You know, people still always know good, isn't it? It will be good that, you know, you improve this. It will be good, improve this. I think Jhana Group, we don't have one, isn't it? You have one also, you will fill it up. You know, people will put a lot of suggestion, you know. Maybe it will be good to do this, maybe this and that, you know, you fill up. Then you'll be very busy. And that's something very easily we take it for granted. And that's why it's important to have this gratitude, you know. Then there's sometimes before you sit, when you sit down, just relax your body. After relaxing your body, just because when you do reflection, if you just sit down before you become your mind before you calm down your mind, if you start reflection, it's not so because you were instead of reflection, you become like more thinking, you know, because it's good that your mind becomes like more peaceful and calm. You just spend a little, you know, spend a bit of time, just relax your body until you become relatively peace and calm. You know, you calm down and you feel peaceful. Then you bring to mind before you start your breath meditation. You know, if your meditation object is breath, then you just start to, you know, bring to mind, you know, that how wonderful it is I'll be able to come here, you know, make all the way here for this retreat. And, you know, then you to really deliberately, you know, to bring up, you know, the qualities of gratitude, being grateful, you know, to whatever things that make you grateful, and then just be thankful to be here. And then after that, you'll be inspired, and then it's easy to see it. And there's sometimes that it's very easily we take it for granted. And this is a very important ingredient, not only in our meditation, throughout in our life. Then, you know, when we apply this meditation, and also when we, in our daily life, we also someone very appreciative, is always very grateful and thankful. And actually you're happier, isn't it? If not, nothing makes you happy, because and then you never be able to enjoy what you have, you know. Because when we have the gratitude, you know, we always, you know, we turn what we have into enough or more, you know, and chaos into order. You know, life is always chaos, you know. Then when you're grateful, okay, you know, not too bad, actually, you know. It could be worse, you know. You always, when you have this quality, you always think of something that to be grateful for. Oh, it could be flowers. Oh, at least, not that bad, You always have, you think, I remember when I sprained my ankles very swollen, really swollen, then actually I was thinking, oh, yes, at least I didn't have fracture. At least I still can walk, even though I'm limping a little bit, But rather than you get, why, I sprained my ankle, it's just terrible, But, even though, yes, that happened, but could be far worse than this. It's still good enough. It's still better. At least I still can walk. And then I don't have to worry that, because I just before the weekend, I sprained my ankle. But then at least I'll be able to make it, to give Friday night talk. And then I was thinking, it doesn't matter. Even if I can't walk, I still can go and give talk. I can sit on the wheelchair, they can wheel me there, Actually, you can, when you have this quality, you always can see something that is, it could be far worse. It's not too bad, And that actually make your life happier, isn't it? Rather than, why, we were complaining and blaming why this happened to me, This is a very important ingredients in life. And also apply this in your meditation, because they really help you to support your meditation, and then to give you more strength and energy, that the strength, because when you have this quality, you'll be more, you inspired, when you bring to mind, how wonderful it is, you inspire. And when you have the inspiration, you have more energy, and the energy can be able to sustain much easier on your meditation object. And also it's throughout your life. Even you're happier in your life, and then you'll be always very thankful. If very easily we take it for granted, when we don't have this quality, gratitude, and very easily we have this, we will develop this strong sense of entitlement, as if the whole world owes us, Oh, yeah, it's good that I deserve this. People should do that to me. Oh yeah, today, yeah, these people nice. Oh yeah, I deserve that because I'm the yogi. I'm doing meditation. They come and support me. They come and feed us. Okay, we deserve it. You have this very strong sense of entitlement that actually you don't get that kind of inspiration and happiness, isn't it? And you don't appreciate, isn't it? So because the thing that you appreciate more, then you will not take it for granted. You really think that it's something that is so precious. So be able to meditate, to be able to sit down here to meditate, it's something that is so precious to you. If you are someone being appreciative, and this is something is very precious, isn't it? That's why apply this, before you sit, you bring out, that gratitude, being grateful and thankful for the opportunity to be here. So we can start to meditate now until 4, and then after that, if people want to continue to sit, you can continue to sit. Okay? Just make yourself as comfortable as you can. And calming your mind and body by just relaxing your body. Relaxing your body as a way to calm your mind down. And bring to mind all the effort and energy that you have put in to be here for the 5 days retreat. If you don't benefit a lot in this retreat, at least you benefit a little. So if you don't benefit a little, at least you are not sick. Even if you're sick, at least you're still alive. At least you're still here. And being so thankful to be here. And bring to mind the people that come to feed us. And make an effort to come here. I'm very thankful and grateful for also all the beings contribute in the food that we eat. And all the volunteers, all the people that organize this retreat, all the effort they put in. Just been very grateful and very thankful for all the hard work. And just being very grateful and thankful to be able to practice meditation here for 5 days. Whatever you have experienced in this moment is good enough. those who want to continue to say, please do so. Or you would like to go for a walk, and please do so. And see you at 7.